Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early March 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Aquarians. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Let's shuffle it up one time, see what we have for you this week. Talk to me, my guides. What do we got for Aquarius, please? And thank you, early March. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get this first card going. What's popping for Aquarius, please? Let's go. Talk to me, my guides. Nice and quick. Thank you. Okay, so this can absolutely represent control or somebody like playing games, messing around. There's a lot of little themes with this card, and I will say this, I don't see this card come out often, so it's unique that it's showing up in this reading. Now, before we fully dive into that and peel back all the layers, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look here at this jester playing around with those puppets. So of course, we could think about situations involving control, whether it's you feeling like you need to exercise a little more self-control. Hopefully this isn't you feeling like a person in your life is very controlling or trying to dictate what you do, what you feel, things like that, because that can encroach on your freedom or feelings of freedom with this. I don't want to say it's dictator-like, but there's always this little energy with the puppeteer that there might be someone messing around and playing games or like pulling strings from behind the scenes. Now, I don't want to go dark. I don't want to get too serious right here with the first card because, as I always say, it doesn't make or break the reading. But with this puppeteer, there is something revolving around control, whether it's you trying to control yourself or control things or somebody behind the scenes pulling some strings. So we're going to have to see what's up. Okay, you might be doing some sleuthing in this time, Aquarius. Let's get into tarot. And yeah, I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff flowing. Let's shuffle it up one time. Let's see what we have for the Aquarians. That's an interesting way to start for sure. Let's see what we got. So, last week's reading, my friends, was titled An Important Talk. So for some of you, maybe that talk has happened. Maybe it hasn't yet. Maybe it's something that you need to prioritize and do. But there was big energy around communication and the need for open, honest, straight talking type of communication. That's what I was just picking up last week. So we're going to see what we have for you this week. You know, energy is always flowing. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you. Let's get you 3 cards. Because we could be seeing your energy. We could be seeing someone you're linked to. You know how it goes with tarot. Get you 3. What do we got for Aquarius early March? Okay, we have the 4 of Swords. There could be something revolving around sleep. Hopefully you're not having trouble sleeping when this card shows up, or there's something you might need a break from when that card is showing up front and center. Let's get 2 more. Okay, Hierophant. Hopefully something's not feeling too stuck. Now, for a portion of you, this sturdiness could be a very good thing. This could be something you're yearning for or wanting. If that's the case, that's nice. But we have a very sturdy, solid energy in the front. Okay, we have the Empress on the back end. So this is powerful energy we're picking up here, Aquarius. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot happening with this major arcana action going on. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get the juicy stuff flowing. At first glance, I just have to mention that in the beginning, we're looking very bogged down or sturdy. Even with the Empress here, like this is earthy, even though we have some air. Very powerful archetypes and major arcana here. Divine masculine, divine feminine. So extremely powerful read here thus far. But in position number 1, we have the 4 of Swords. Like I said, this could be highlighting things like sleep, like rest. You might be having trouble sleeping. You might be waking up in the middle of the night. Maybe you need some rest. Maybe you need to put something to rest when we have this card. There's also spiritual undertones with this card, meditation, altered states of mind. And with cards like the Hierophant and the Goddess, the Empress, like this spread is extremely spiritual this week, like more so than usual. Out of all the signs I've read for this week so far, this is the most spiritual that I've seen. But when I see this 4 of Swords, it's either issues around that. It could also represent paranormal. You might be very sensitive to energies in this time, like more than usual. Now, moving to the center, we have the Hierophant. This could represent a Taurus. Actually, both of these cards could represent a Taurus or an earth sign. Very interesting that we have the male and female version of the Taurus energy. But the Hierophant could represent a whole laundry list of different things. Once again, this is a planted, solid, firm type of energy. This is day-to-day life. When we see the Hierophant, it's things that are within the box. This could represent power structures, right? Like governments, corporations, workspaces. Okay, you think day-to-day life with the Hierophant, churches, anything in that realm. It could also represent people that have been in your life for a very long time. The Hierophant can also represent marriage, and I could even say the same for the High Priestess on the end. So we do have 2 marriage cards here as well, Aquarius. But I really want to see what's up, because if we start getting volatile energies underneath these 2, that's kind of what we don't want to see unless you're wanting a change. But on the very back end here, we have the Empress. One of the most beautiful energies in the whole entire deck. I always call her the goddess. So she's the divine feminine aspect of that Taurus type of energy. You could even link this to Libra sometimes. We think of Venus energy with her. So divine masculine, divine feminine, usually a state of balance. When I see her, I think of motherhood. I think of fertility. I think of abundance and blessings and wins and victories and all the fruits that life has to offer. So seeing her at the end of a spread is a very, very good thing. What is making me a little bit cautious is this like bogged down energy in the beginning. So we really want to dive deeper on all this, because this is very, very earthy. Now, the fact that we have earthy energy could be very good, or it could be challenging. It could be good, meaning that you're going to be experiencing a lot of earthly abundance, right? Big influxes of money. You could be very focused on your pentacles and your money and work. But it can also be something that's slowing things down. So we really want to dive deeper on all this, Aquarius. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, so we're going to get a good shuffle here. Let's reset the deck and see what we have for my Aquarians, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that 4 of Swords. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Aquarius, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, maybe we got a lot of good things coming here. What's 4 of Swords about? Thank you. 5 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody that really needs some time to heal. Okay, this is somebody that's hurting over something, for sure. 4 of Swords clarified by the 5 of Cups, River of Tears in the upright. This could be feelings of gloominess, little feelings of depression and sadness deep down on the inside. Not the best type of energy. This could be an energy that's been lingering around for quite a while. If not you, someone you're linked to could have been battling these 5 of Cups energies for a very long time. But to me, this just feels like somebody that needs some time to heal. They need some time to feel better, get back to normal, let the sting go away on something. Okay, take it for what it's worth. But when I see the 5 of Cups under the 4 of Swords, possibly it could be because of a loss or an ending, possibly. But I do feel like this is somebody that really needs some healing, okay? And I want to see how the rest of it plays out, because I don't want to overcomplicate this. I feel like this is a very simple message. Like, I'm not going to come at you with like 3 or 4 different things. This is somebody that needs some space and time to heal, all right? Simple, straightforward, and we're going to keep it like that. Let's keep moving. Let's see what's going on with that Hierophant. Why is that Hierophant here? It could be somebody hurting. Like, it's giving me 3 of Swords energy in the front end. Where's the Hierophant here? The deck is being a little funny now. If you're new around here, I only read jumpers, and like the cards are moving in my hand a lot different than they normally do. Okay, and I've done thousands of readings this way. There we go. Thank you. Temperance. Yeah. Either something is being stopped, or you need to put something to a halt. Once again, very, very divine type of energy, extremely spiritual type of energy here, Aquarius. Okay, there could be some sort of divine plan or divine guidance that, whether you see it or you don't, the hands are at play here. This feels so powerful. So we have Temperance in the upright underneath the Hierophant, angelic, spiritual. very, very powerful, extremely powerful reading this week, okay? Like, I'm just going to tell you, when I read intuitively, it's like I feel an energy emanating off of the spread, and this is so powerful, it's almost overwhelming to me, okay? So there might be something, whether a behavior or something you're going through, where you need to practice temperance and put it to a stop, or at least slow it down, okay? Now, if that's resonating, you already know what I'm talking about, okay? Whether it is a relationship with another person, whether it's a behavior, whether it's spending, whether it's consumption, whatever it might be, you know when something is in your best interest and when it's not, okay? When I see temperance underneath this Hierophant, it's like something is being stopped. Like, even if you're not trying to do it, like, Spirit could be working to, like, put the brakes on something or put roadblocks there for a reason. So I'm getting this stoppage, this blockage type of energy, whether you're blocking things out or Spirit's blocking things out. I want to move over to the Empress here and see what she's about, but this is so powerful, okay? For some of you, yeah, you might just have a very strong link with a Sagittarius. That could be simple. But this is so angelic and spiritual. Let's see what's up with the Empress here. Might need to have some patience as well. You might be going through a process. You might need some patience with something. But let's see what's up with Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Something might turn out way better than you even think or expect it to. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse underneath this Empress, and I always say it, I was just saying it in the Libra reading, that the Queen of Pentacles to me is like the light version of the Empress, and when I see her in reverse, maybe you're having issues with a mother figure, maybe you're having issues with an earth sign, but to me, this just feels like something is going to come out way better than you can even hope for, than you can even imagine. Okay, like in the end, like this is so beautiful, so powerful overall. I would claim these energies on the back end. Yes, there could be a process you're going through that is a little bit frustrating. It's a little bit of a drag. It's like going through the muck a little bit. But what we have here on the back end is like complete and utter wins and victories and blessings. Okay, way better than you could ever even imagine. There's so much abundance and fertility and blessings here. It's so beautiful, Aquarius. I wish I could make you feel what I feel right now from reading this spread. It's so nice. But the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, she could be in upheaval when she shows up in reverse, or issues with a mother figure or earth sign. But when I see her like that, it just feels like something is going to turn out way better than you expected. So either a big, massive winner victory or even blessing. This just feels good. Let's go through and do a quick little recap here. Definitely claim this back end of the spread at the very minimum. But if you kindly look in the box, lots of different things happen in here. Make sure you're getting rest and recuperation and sleep with the Four of Swords, but it is clarified by the Five of Cups. So this could be someone battling sadness, battling depression, and it could be sticking around a little bit. This is somebody that needs some space and room to heal and feel better. If you've been through a lot of things recently, that could be the case, but you might need some rest, like get into hermit mode a little bit. In the center, this is where the power really starts amping up, because we have the Hierophant with Temperance, and the way these look and feel to me are so extremely powerful and spiritual. I do feel like, yes, there could be a blockage of some sort, whether it's you putting a blockage up or Spirit could be stalling something for a reason. Like, whoa, not yet, not so fast. So if you've been going through a lot of like stop and go, or like blockages popping up here and there, it's for a reason. Okay, extremely powerful energy emanating off of this spread. On the back end, it just gets even more beautiful. We have the Empress with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so very similar energies. I feel like something could turn out way better than you can even imagine, than you could even foresee, than you could even understand is coming your way. So any blockages or any issues and things that you're trying to overcome could be to grab this beautiful Empress type of energy or have it bestowed upon you. Wins, we're talking victories, we're talking blessings, and it's just extremely powerful and massive. Okay, more than you could even think. But please take a screenshot of that. This is a beautiful spread, especially this back end. Now, yes, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be a rough, challenging energy sometimes, but intuitively, this just feels good. Let's get you one shadow card real quick. Okay, I feel like I could keep talking about this spread over and over, Aquarius, but it's nice. Feels really good. Make sure you're getting rest, though, please. Take care of yourself. That's another thing I'm feeling here. Like, please take care of yourself. Let's see what's in the shadows for Aquarius, please. What's in the shadows, my God? Thank you. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. All right, that kind of makes sense here. So the Nine of Cups is usually a very good card of wish fulfillment. And with what we were seeing within the reading itself about Spirit maybe holding something back from you or putting a blockage here, I feel like for a portion of you, yeah, there could be something you're really wanting that for a reason, for the time, you might not be able to have it for whatever reason. But the Nine of Cups can mean a lot of things in the shadows. This could be you being too kind and too generous with certain people or certain people around you. But absolutely, there's a warning with this card about overconsumption of anything, okay? Because usually this is a very gregarious, happy, giving, warm type of card. You can give too much sometimes. But also, you don't want to party it up a little too much either when this shows up in the shadows. So just watch out for anything revolving around consumption or consuming things. Okay, or maybe there's someone in your life that consumes something. We're just going to leave it as is, though. If it hits, it hits. You know what I'm talking about. But Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's fire and air sign readings. But for March, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is a new deck and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments out of this week's reading, which card spoke to you the most. At the end of the month, the winners will be in the community tab once again. My friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.